The trainer, jockey stats and horse tracker feature has now been added to the website and quite simple to use. You've got tabs for trainers, jockeys, trainers at the course, jockeys at the course, and trainer jockey combo to start with. And these all have the same outputs, more or less. Okay, so if we look at the trainers, you've got the list of trainers here. This is their last 20 runs with the latest on the right and the number of runners they've got today. If you click the trainer name, in this case, you can see that he has one runner in the 619 at Wexford. Okay. Some of these trainers and jockeys have these little badges next to them. D is for distance, T is for race type, and if there's any with A anywhere, that's for age group, specifically 2-year-olds or 3-year-olds. And this is where they do better than their average win strike rate. Okay, so if we look at Gordon Elliott, he's got 6 runners today, which are these. And these badges are highlighted when you take the all win percent for the trainer, for the jockey or the combo. So Gordon Elliott has a 14.7% win strike rate overall. If the distance, age or race type are 33% higher than the all win percentage, it's highlighted. Okay, so he's got a 14.7% win strike rate in all race types, but a near 21% win strike rate in National Hunt flat races. Okay, so that's his a good race type for Gordon Elliott. Let's see distances as well. Distances are into 3. We've got sprints, middle distances and long distances. So you can see that his all win percent, this is Sir Mark Prescott, all win percent is 17.1%. Distance band, so that's longer trips. He's got a 27.6% strike rate, okay, and that's his one runner today at Kempton. These are 14-day wins to runs, 14-day win percent. Power figure I'll come on to quickly shortly. 90 days is 3 months, and that's all over their career. Runs since win, days since win, okay, and all of these can be sorted. So you can bring this to the top. So David Pipe has had 4 winners from 6 rides in the last runners in the last 14 days and 66.7% strike rate. That takes us on to the hot and cold trainers list, which is inside the trainer tab. Okay, and there's David Pipe again at the top with the same stats. Same thing applies. You can click the trainer to get their rides for today, and you've got the same stats here. Okay, the cold trainers are in blue, and they will have a minimum to get on the cold list is a minimum of 20 rides and 20 days since a win. For the hot trainers, it's a minimum of 3 wins and a win strike rate of 25% or greater over 14 days. Okay, so that's definitely a tab to keep your eye on. Jockey is the same. So here we have Jack Nicholls, got an age. He's got a overall win percentage of 12.5%, but riding 2-year-olds, he's got a 23.3% strike rate. You can definitely take all of this into account. For me personally, I would be concentrating on trainers and race types. Okay, that's personally, but definitely you can take everything into account. This is the trainer, the jockey, trainer at the course. So this is Sean Ahern at Wexford. Okay, again, you've got the last 20 runs, course runs and wins overall, course win percent, course runs since a win, course days since a run. So you can see that this trainer here, Saeed bin Sarur, hasn't had a runner at Kempton for 205 days. And again, I'll show the power figures in a second. Jockey at the course is the same. Again, click a horse to see their rides. Okay. Again, you've got the badges highlighting age, distance, and race type. And the trainer jockey combo. So you've got again, these are Sean Ahern with Sean O'Keefe, Andrew Balding with Oisin Murphy. They've got 3 rides today, evening at Kempton. Again, their rides, their runs and wins together, their win percent, runs since they've had a win together, days since they've had a run together, and the power. And again, these can all be sorted. Okay, so we'll talk about the power stats now first of all before we look at today's angles, and these are just the trainers with the highest percentage of differences between their if they've got a highlighted badge. Okay, this is the top list of those with the biggest percentage difference to their overall win percent. Okay, so you can see that Philip Kirby has a race type chase preference, or does better in chase races overall. Okay, so his overall win percent is 8.5%, but in chase races it's 16.9%. Okay, so that's practically double. Well, it's nearly double. And the edge is 98.8%. Okay, so he's got a 98.8% better strike rate in chase races than all races put together. Okay, and then again, you still want to look at these 40 days since a run and 28 days since a win. So combine all these together with the days since run and their recent form. But this highlights the best trainers only in this list, today's top angles, where they have a better statistic on one of the age, distances or race types than their overall win percentage. Okay, go back to the trainer stats and the power. What we're doing with the power calculation is it's just trying to level up. For example, someone who's had one winner out of one will have 100% strike rate, but someone who's had like David Pike, 4 winners out of 6 will or someone who's had, let's say, 20 winners out of 40. It's only a 50% strike rate, but they've had more runners and there's a bit more to go on. Okay, so this is just a calculation. Quite often the figures are similar. In fact, they're all pretty similar here, but it's just a way of trying to even out the win percentage to the number of runners that they've had. Okay, so if we look at the jockey and we go for let's go for all wins. Okay, so here's one. So Mr. M. O'Flynn has had 1 ride and 1 win. Well done him. So it's 100% strike rate. But compared to other factors, for example, you can see that Paul Townend has had nearly 2,000 rides and 34% strike rate. Okay, so his power figure is 34.45. So that's just giving more power to Paul Townend's stats than someone who's had 1 winner from 1 ride. Okay, so you can sort them how you want, all win percentage or by all power. And the power stats are sorted by the highest power first, and this just takes all of the data from all of these tabs and highlights the power, the highest power percentages. Okay, and you've also got the win percent that you can look at. So just something you might want to look at. Okay, win percentage on this one is 62.5%. 5 wins from 8 runs. But the power stat is less than someone who's had more runs and more wins. Okay, so it's just trying to even that sort of thing out. As I say, sometimes there's not a lot of difference, but sometimes there can be. So that's the main columns. Don't forget the hot and cold trainers is inside the trainer tab. Jockeys, trainer at course, trainer combo, power stats, something you might want to look at. Okay, again, all columns can be sorted. And then we've got the today's runner tracker. Okay. So this is where you can track your horses if there's a horse you want to note to know when it's going to be coming out again soon. So any horses that you've saved are here. I've got 2 saved. Just click it and you'll see the horses that you've saved. Okay. And then we've got all of today's race runners and all of tomorrow's. Okay. This is all the declarations for the 27th and the 28th. Now, if there's a horse you want to track, you can either type it into the horse name box, or you can just click the horse name, okay, Carrow Road, and you can add a short note like ran well, stopped in run, anything you like to do. and then add your horse. Okay. Now, because I've added that horse from today, that is now highlighted in the matched horses. Okay. So anytime one of these horses is running, is in this list, it'll be highlighted here. So all you have to do is come to the Trainer Jockey Stats Horse Tracker link, click today's runners tracker, and if there's any of your horses running, it's highlighted in the matched horses list here. Okay. Now these are saved in your browser. Okay. Without getting too technical, if you use the same browser, like I'm using Microsoft Edge, if you keep using Microsoft Edge, each time you open it and then you open these today's runner tracker, your horses will be saved. Okay. If you shut down your computer and open it again, they might not be. Best thing to do is to save your horses. Okay. Just download your horses. Click download. What do you want to do with my tracked horses? Okay. The file is called my tracked horses. Okay. So I saved one earlier, number 7. I've now got number 8. Just click save as. Okay. Save it in your downloads down here. It's a JSON file, which is just a way of saving data. Click save. Okay. And that's now saved. So if you wanted to then, if I deleted all of these horses, and then import my backup. Okay, take the last one. You don't have to, just take the last one that's been loaded, upload it, tracker backed, and there's my 3 horses. Okay, and you can close today's horses if you want to. So it's a nice, easy way. So if you've seen something running today, just click the horse name, and that'll be added to your tracked horses up here. Time to buy. I just clicked add a short note if you want to, and add the horse. And as that's running today. If they're running tomorrow as well, they'll be highlighted. Okay, so if we didn't take anything for today, if one of these 2 that I added earlier, when I open this, if they're running today or tomorrow, they'll be highlighted in the matched horses panel as well. Okay, just make sure. I just think it's so much easier just to download it every time you add something or change something. So quick, a couple of seconds, and just save them into your downloads folder, and then you've always got them in case anything goes wrong. Okay. So there we are. That's the Trainer Jockey Stats Horse Tracker. Plenty of information, plenty of things to click, plenty of information you can take a look at. We've got the power figures, days since run, run since win, hot and cold trainers, trainer jockey combo, and you can play around with this and find an angle or just check your trainer that you might be having a bet on today, or concentrate on the hot and cold trainers, etc.